Hello, in this practice we will study about writing explicit cursor in database 2. After completing the lesson, you should be able to do the following: discussing between implicit and explicit cursor, discussing with an cursor used to an implicit cursor, use a PR or SQL record variable, write a cursor for loop. This is about cursor. Every SQL statement executed by the Oracle server has an individual cursor associated with it. Explicit cursor declare for all DML and PL SQL select statement. Explicit cursor declare and named by the programmer. This is about explicit cursor function. A control explicit cursor from declare, open, fetch, and empty or no or yes, and then close. Controlling explicit cursor, open the cursor, to fetch a row, and 3 close the cursor. Yes, you can look at this picture when process fetch a row, and this is a close cursor. Then declare the cursor, a syntax declaring the cursor. Do not include into close in the cursor declaration. If processing row in the specific sequence is required, use the order by clause in the query. Declaring the cursor, opening the cursor, open the cursor to execute the query and identify the active set. If the query return no row, no exception is raised. Use cursor attribute to test the outcome after a fetch. Fetching data from the cursor, syntax you can look, retrieve current row value into variable, include the same number of variable, match each variable to correspond to column positionally, test to see whether the cursor contains row. Fetching data from the cursor, closing the cursor, close the cursor after completing the processing of the row. Reopen the cursor if required. Do not attempt to fetch data from a cursor after it has been closed. This is explicit cursor attribute. Obtain status information about cursor. The percent symbol is open attribute. Fetch row only when the cursor is open. Use the percent open, percent is open, percent symbol is open cursor attribute before performing a fetch to test whether the cursor is open. Example: controlling multiple fetch, process several rows from explicit cursor using a loop. Fetch a row with each iteration. Use explicit cursor attribute to test the success or its fetch. The percent symbol not found and percent row count attribute. Use the percent row count cursor attribute to retrieve an exact number of rows. Use the percent not found cursor attribute to determine when to exit loop. This is example. Cursor and record. Process the row of the active set by fetching value into a PL or SQL record. Cursor for loop syntax. The cursor for loop is shortcut to process explicit cursor. Implicit open, fetch, exit, and close occur. The record is implicit declare. Print a list then employees who work for the sales department. Cursor for loop using subqueries. No need to declare the cursor. Example. Summary. In this lesson, you should have learned to disgusting cursor type, implicit cursor used for all DML statement and single row queries, explicit cursor used for queries of 0, 1 or more row, manipulate explicit cursor, evaluate the cursor status by using cursor attribute, use cursor for loop. As this 6 overview, this practice over the following topic: declaring and using explicit cursor to query row, using a cursor for loop, applying cursor attribute to test the cursor status. Thank you.